The right price was set for my products by looking at three things. Firstly, what does it actually cost to make it? So what is the cost of the raw materials and the packaging, etc. Then I added a margin on there to make sure that it was sustainable and I could support it and market it. So that gives you one number.
Pricing is obviously key to any business, and I would suggest that anyone starting a business wants to first of all look at the sorts of prices their competition is using, or prices charged by people in the same field.
It's a bit of guesswork, looking at what's sold similar in the past in the marketplace, but normally it's what I feel happy about.
When I was setting the price for my product, I basically did a lot of in-depth research about what other competitors were selling their sausages for. I looked at the quality of their products and also the pricing structure, and then I worked out what would be best for me.
What's the competition charging? What are similar prices? You need to decide if you're going to go under or above them, because there's a place for all these products.
We looked at what was currently out there in the market, and all of the super premium kind of ice creams, which was kind of the sector the category that we were going into, they were all priced at around £4. And so because we were entering the market as a new product and people hadn't necessarily heard of it, we wanted to be slightly cheaper than that, so we actually set it at £3.79.
It was really important that we were a premium versus any of the competition. We wanted to establish ourselves as people thinking that it was better. We see it as being an affordable luxury, which means that it's not high priced in people's minds, but it's better value for money than anything else.
The cost, how can you make sure you can sustain it? How does it position itself in the market? And does that price feel right?
We work backwards. We have to see what the customer would buy. We need to make enough profit. If we don't make enough profit, there's no point in doing the product.
We're not necessarily cheaper than anyone else, but I think you just need to install more value in what we're selling and the overall package that we offer compared to anyone else. It's quite a niche industry we're in.
We can justify a price point by the fact that it is a niche market. It therefore slots a little bit higher than other umbrellas, but it's also definitely affordable. Yeah.
There is a market price for the items, so you've got to be fairly consistent with everybody else in the world.
We believe that people, when they buy goose, see it as being value for money. So they don't focus on the price point, they more focus on the fact that I really want this, and it's not at a price which is a barrier to them. But it's at something which is probably a little bit more expensive than anything else because they know that they're getting better quality.
We have a messaging that we keep consistent, is to say we are 50 to 70% cheaper than the high street price. So whenever we try to promote products, we find the equivalent products and we try to see with our unique business model whether we are able or not to promote product at a much more aggressive price point while still earning our decent margin.
I ripped apart every cost, how much it cost us to make it, and then added a profit margin for ourselves, because that way I kind of knew where it would be and left it at that.
We set the right price for our product via market research, really, going off a balance of the higher end of the market and the lowest end of the market, and working out also where best to meet is a good medium for that, and also what customer feedback is.
One of the difficult things when setting up was you've got to have the belief in yourself that you're worth that figure. If you're just starting up, should you be going at a lower price and building the price up? So that's the hardest thing to do. At what level do you start the price to get customers, get the trust, and then raise your price?
Essentially it was, this is what it's cost, and we would like to make that much profit for ourselves and for the company to do the marketing and the PR and everything like that and deliver it, and then that should be sort of what it retails at.